Okay, cool. All right, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff, guys. Let me just set up my MetaTrader 5 as well quickly. So used to saying MT4. I have to start getting used to saying MetaTrader 5. There we go. Okay, I think we can maybe get those pullbacks now. It will be really nice to see those pullbacks now, honestly. Really want to see those pullbacks now. If we can get those pullbacks now, start to reject now, hopefully with the CPI, we can get some more momentum to the top side. I would really like those pullbacks now. If we can start turning this area here, 1774, into some sort of support, I'll be really happy. And I'll be quite bullish on gold as well. I understand that usually, like, you know, something like this I'll be looking for sales, but guys, I have my reasonings, trust me. I have my reasonings. If this area holds, I'm not fighting against the market, and because we have volume as well, and I'm quite bullish on gold, so I'm taking it all the way to the top side. I would really like, that's it, that's the only pullback we'll get, straight back up. If we can start exhausting now, get those pullbacks, and then with the CPI news, if we can get a push up, I'm really executing on something like this, keeping the stops below the current 30-minute candle. I can really see something like this playing out, but we'll have to be super careful. We'll have to have patience. Hello YouTube, what's happening, guys? Hope you guys are ready. We got CPI dropping in 10 minutes. Gold is looking great. How is everyone doing today? Man, these 4 shots of espresso, they don't even do anything to me anymore, honestly.
You need it intravenous.
Yeah, I need to up it to like 5-6 shots now. You know, last year, you know, the Starbucks, everyone in there knows me. They were so concerned about me because I was drinking like 7-8 shots a day. They used to be like, "You'll get a heart attack." Then obviously I had to go through this, you know, center for all the junkies, the coffee junkies, which is basically quitting coffee and starting to drink energy drinks. That was my rehab. Are you trading the news? Most definitely we are trading the news if we get a good setup. It really depends on the setup, guys. It depends on the setup. And yeah, we'll be trading the news if we get a good setup. Why not? Are you guys trading the news? YouTube chat. You let us know. We've done our analysis, so we know what we are expecting now. We're looking for different scenarios, honestly. But yeah, I really want to see some sort of nice push up. Really nice push up to the top side. That's kind of what I'm expecting, honestly. Nice push up to the top side. Let's look at the 4-hour candle. What's it looking like? It's quite bullish. As you guys can see, 4-hour really do have that potential to, like, you know, push up a couple more pips, right? It really does have potential to push up. At the moment, it's only pushed about 100 pips, but now it needs to exhaust a little bit, kind of like have that pullback. But because, look, even looking at the lower time frames, look, it did exhaust up here, right? And then it started to push down. It tried, it attempted, you know, attempted to break down, but all of a sudden massive bullish momentum kicked in. So yeah, honestly, something like this would look good, keeping stops below this structure, 1774. Let's see if we can set something like this, honestly. And with the CPI, if we get some more momentum kick in, have like bigger stop losses, but it makes sense, right? So like a 30 pip stop loss or something, just below the structure. But I would really like it to come down though, a little bit more. I would like it to come down. because I can really see that there is still some more potential to the top side. It does need to pull back. I understand that it needs to exhaust and pull back. I really do understand that, guys. Really do understand that. But honestly, what I can see happening is that we can first hit the target and then after get a massive rejection and sell off. Because right now it doesn't make sense for price to sell off, and then after it has to recover and come all the way back up to, you know, retest the target. I think we can create the double top here, something like this, right? This could be our where's the zoom thing so I can annotate? There it is. I think we can really create a double top here, something like this up here, and then after that massive sell-off can kick in, start engulfing everything to the left. Something like that would be really, really nice. So I do want to capitalize on this push up with CPI news. Over here I want to take out my 1-to-1. This will be my 1-to-1 round here anyway, probably around here. Take it out, secure about 90% up here. Obviously I'll leave 10%, why not? But potentially we'll secure 90% here. Stops have to be below. Now right now I wanted to kind of like pull back below this, kind of like come back and start turning this into a support area, and then I'll put stops below this. Let's see if something like this can play out in the next couple minutes. But I think with the CPI we're gonna see like a nice shot down. Not that explosive, that was too much passion, but something like this and then massive push up. Again, nothing explosive like this, it was too much passion, but something like this, if that makes sense. But it will be really exciting to see some sort of pullbacks now. I'll be really happy to see some pullbacks now though. All my life, grinding all my life. So yo, already caught 17 pips on XAU, break at 17.73. Yeah guys, our session has not started yet. Our session starts in another 4 minutes. We are very disciplined in the market, so until our session starts we don't touch anything. So we've not caught anything whatsoever. But once our session starts, you guys will see we'll start to focus way more, because at that point is game time. But right now we still do have some time left, another 4 minutes left, and then after that we're starting to look for our setup. I really want to see some pullbacks, honestly. I would love those pullbacks. If the next 30-minute opens, if it can pull back, that's the thing. Now it becomes a bit tricky, right? It becomes a bit tricky. So if you are looking to execute on the buys, you need to give it more space to breathe. That's the thing. You really do need to give it more space to breathe. At least a little bit below this resistance your stop loss needs to be, because it needs to create a bottom wick. Because look at this as well, look at the bottom wick on this candle, it's not sustainable. That's the issue I have. And with the CPI, honestly, because we know CPI is just very stable, it will have volatility but it's a stable news event. You're not going to expect some sort of crazy numbers, right? So that's the thing, guys, that's the thing. If we can get those pullbacks now, and then after we get those rejections, it will be really exciting, really exciting to catch that move up to the top side. Let's see. Okay, got 3 more minutes left. My fingers on the trigger, guys. Looking to see how price reacts around this area. Let's look at the 30-minute lows are basically below 1773, 1772. Just quickly mark this out. Yeah, it's below that structure. Even right now, if you guys see, it's just struggling to drop. That's the thing. It is a struggle right now. Another 2 minutes left, guys. Another 2 minutes left. I'm going to maybe go in with one tiny position here, just a buy position, just for the sake of holding it. But I really, oh, can I change my, how can I change my risk? Oh, MetaTrader 4, don't do that to me right now. MT5 actually. Magic keys, where are you? Let's change the risk quickly to 0.5%. Okay, I'm gonna risk 0.5% on this trade to the top side. Open calc. I want to take a early position, stop loss below 1772, and then I want to look to scale in on this big stop loss. I'm going to give it another minute, just going to see how this candle closes first. It's going to be more like an intraday trade. This one I'm going to hold it to the top side, and then next one I'm going to take it with my full risk. This one I'm looking to hold it all the way to the top side, 1781 basically. I'm gonna put my TP there. Yeah, this should give me at least, yeah, should be good to go. This is gonna be more of an intraday trade here. Okay, another minute left. Okay, we're starting to see the dump now. Let's see how this candle opens. The next one. And so guys, over here, I don't recommend something like this, but I'm just taking one position here. I have my reasonings for it. Aiming for the 1-to-1. This is just a CPI news. I'm trying to trade with low risk. I don't recommend something like this, but as you guys can see, my stop loss is really big. It can very easily tap me out by 0.5% risk. I'm just looking to capitalize on this push up because I'm looking to see if I can tap 1781. That's what I'm looking to take out this. So there we go. That's the CPI. It can really easily tap me out at the moment, but it can really easily push up. So let's see what happens now. But again, really low risk trade. I would recommend you guys wait for this to get exhausted or the momentum, and then after that look for your setups. As you guys can see, we have the bottom wick at this point now, so it needs to start breaking those highs. We have the upper wick as well. At that point we should get a nice push up to the top side. Let's see what happens at this point now. If we can get the nice push up straight to 1781, tap me out, take my TPR, I'll be really happy. And at that point we can wait for the momentum to exhaust. At this point we're up 10-12 pips. There we go. Let's see how it plays out, honestly. But yeah, at this point guys, we have the bottom wick. It has no business breaking these. It should straight fly up straight to the TP, which is at 1781. But again, as I said, it's a low risk trade, so I don't mind even if my stop loss gets hit. As you guys can see, I will only lose about $1,000, which is about 0.5% risk. So that's the thing. It's not a big deal whatsoever. But that's the thing, it's a really volatile news event, so you guys don't want to trade this. Wait for another 5-10 minutes, wait for all of this volatility to get exhausted, and then afterwards you can make better decisions and aim for those 1-2% risk per trade. But right now I don't recommend anything like that. I mean, that's something I would not do. It's something I would not do. But I have some profits to play from yesterday because I made a little bit over 1%, so I'm just risking a tiny bit of those profits. That's about it. Nothing more, nothing less. At this point, honestly, I don't expect some sort of massive sell-off just yet. I can see still potentially some more room to the top side. But let's see. It needs to create that bottom wick, right? It needs to retest. So let's see if this area holds. And if some volatility does start dying to the top side, let's see if we can execute. But at the moment, it needs to pull back a little bit more. Just create that bottom wick on the 30 minutes, right? Let me just see my my trading view on the other screen quickly. But yeah. Okay, so we do have some room to the downside as well, but I want to see how big of a bottom wick. That's the thing. Look, the previous candle does not have a nice bottom wick, right? That's the issue. So it needs to come down, create the sustainable bottom wick, and then start rejecting. Oh, there we go. Can we get that rejection now? Otherwise, I'm going to get tapped out. And I'm about to get... I want to see this rejection now. This is the area where I want to see price reject from. Otherwise, I'm getting tapped out. I really want to see the rejections from here now. That's why my stop loss is below this area here, because this is where I'm expecting the bottom wick to be done by. Really want to see these rejections kick in. I think it has more room to the downside at this point, guys. So I'm going to take this trade out. If it does not reject this area, then I'm letting it go. I'm not looking to execute. Okay, it's going to tap me out, and that's 0.5% risk. Let me show you guys the thingy. The trade. Let me show you guys the trade history. As you guys can see, 0.5% risk on this trade I took. I did not take 1% risk, even 1% risk. But now I will wait for my setup and execute on a 1% to 2% risk trade. But we have to wait, guys. We have to wait. Either the sell-off, honestly, I'm not expecting the sell-off just yet. It can play out, but I'm just expecting those pullbacks now and heavy rejections to the top side. So let me just adjust my risk at this point now, because I'll be looking to execute on one nice setup again. This was more like an intraday trade. But yeah, part of the game, guys. It is part of the game. Okay, let's quickly move this here. I'm still interested in buyers, I'll be honest. Still do like those buys. It just needs to come down, grab liquidity, create this sustainable price action, retest this 1770, and then from there get the explosive push up. I am still interested in buyers though. Just going to adjust my risk quickly. Magic keys. Okay, let's put it back to 1% risk per trade. So guys, something like that I usually do when it comes to news events. I'll take a low risk trade, right? It won't be 1%, it will always be less than 1% because something like this can very easily happen. As I said, like even if it's a pullback, it will be a very, very explosive pullback because you got to understand price needs to create some sort of sustainable price action, right? So two things can be happening now. Either this will be your pullback, but again, because it is CPI news, you're going to get those massive pullbacks, massive rejections, and then you can take it back up. Or if it rejects, we'll find out. We'll have that pullback rejection to take it down. But honestly, I'm expecting rejections to the top side anytime soon. And I'll look to execute on it. 10.50 of 2%. Alright, let's just open this as well. Looking at the daily again. This is approaching the mid-range now. Potentially, let's see if 1764 can get tapped and we can get some sort of heavy rejections to the top side. Many rejections around here. Yeah, 1764, that's what I want to see get tapped. If we can tap that, I'll be really happy. At that point I know price is not coming down anymore. Otherwise, because one thing about gold, it literally likes to go to the T. So if you can push down a little bit more, I'll be really happy. Just a little bit more to 1764. That'll be the sweet spot for those rejections. 1764 to 1762 and get those pullbacks. The pullbacks are going to be really massive as well, so I might just open up a position, keep the TP there. Because of CPI news, you had so much volatility to the downside. Okay, come on, let's push down a little bit more. I would like it to push down a little bit more, potentially another couple pips before starting to exhaust. I really do want to see it push down a little bit more. Starting to reject from here, but I wanted to push down a tiny bit more. I would not look for any sort of setup just yet. If it doesn't push down a little bit more, honestly, I'm willing to let this go. I know this looks like, it's starting to reverse now, but guys, again, very explosive move. Even the pullbacks will look like they are very explosive. You gotta understand, if it's a explosive break, the pullbacks will be explosive as well. But I want to see this area down here gets tapped a little bit below this. 6.3 will be the sweet spot. From there, we can see if we can take it back up. But 6.3 will really be the sweet spot for me, personally. Until then, I'm expecting some more momentum to the downside. I think as soon as we start breaking these lows, we got some more room to the downside. Let's go. Okay, candle starting to reject at this point now from the downside. It's just gaining some of the momentum back because it's pushed down so much. It will have some sort of issue around here, start consolidating. At that point, we can see what it wants to do. But this is not the actual move. The actual move will come. It will be very big, the actual move. Either it will drop much more, or this area will turn into that rejection area. So either way, I'm looking to execute. That's the best thing about waiting, because you guys can see daily candle. We're at that mid-range now. Below this, we have so much momentum in the market, a lot of range to the downside. So that's the best thing about waiting. We're at that mid-range now. Either we can take it back up from here or take it back down. I want to see how this candle closes as well. because we're coming close to 1762. Auto trade. 1762 is being approached now. A little bit more. There we go. Is it going to hold and reject now, or are we still dropping? This is where we should start seeing some sort of rejections to the top side at this point now. I want to see sellers start losing some sort of momentum here. Buyers start to take control over here around this area now. And I want to see some sort of consolidation, because right now a lot of selling momentum to the downside still. I want to be extra careful. I would like my setup in next 10 minutes before the new 4-hour open, because that's when there will be a lot of volume in the market as well with the new 4-hour open, so we can get those extra pips. Let me just quickly mark the lows of the daily candle as well. So the daily lows are all the way down there, guys. If 1762 holds, let's see if 1762 holds. I might be looking to execute on that sell setup now. Oh, never mind. It's way too explosive. It needs to go back up a little bit more. From here, start to reject. 1762. The correction of this whole move down is going to be so beautiful. Keep one thing in mind, guys. These are all 1 minute candles. Keep one thing in mind. Don't have any sort of FOMO. I know you guys see this dumping. But the correction of this whole move down will be really beautiful. When it taps into a key area and we get a nice rejection, oh, you're going to see one candle, 1 or 2 candles tops correct this whole move down. That's why I'm excited. I have no FOMO whatsoever. Ooh, you're starting to see some rejections now. This is the 5 minute open as well. So yeah, something like this is expected. Let's see how this candle moves now. It needs to start dropping down a little bit more, because there is still a lot of momentum to the downside. So I want to see it drop down a little bit more, have those pullbacks. See if we can start losing some of this momentum, potentially come down to the next resistance to support area, and then from there we can see those rejections to the top side. But at this point we have tapped that key area, created some sort of a deeper bottom wick as well to the downside. So anytime now is good. I like it. Yep. 1780 needs to get hit today. I'm calling for 1780. Either that, or we need to come down a little bit more. But I would like to see 1780 today. Okay, seems like it's starting to exhaust a little bit more. Still got to sit on our hands. Wait, Ange, you know the double trade feature? Does it work with Ftmo, right?
Yes.
Because I'm interested in stacking up on these buys when they play out. It would be really nice, right? Really nice push up. But I want to wait. I want to sit on my hands. Even though it looks like it wants to push up now, I wanted to create some sort of structure, come down, then I'll look to stack up. I want to really sit on my hands, because I'm trying to catch this all the way from the down, all the way from the bottom. Another 3 minutes left. Let's see with the next 3 minutes if we can get something. We should really start respecting all of these zones now and start pushing all the way to the top side, honestly. But let's see what happens. Got another 3 minutes left as well. There is still some sort of selling momentum in the market at the moment. I want to see all of that gets exhausted before we do anything else. I want to see clean price action. Like price just slices through every single thing. This is your pullback. That's what happens with the CPI news. Explosive pullback. I want to really see it start to reject now and buyers take control. The pullback should be done now at this point. Honestly, another minute left with the new 15-minute open. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the new 15-minute open. See, all of this had to be corrected. All of this had to be corrected. At this point now, correction is done. Pullback is done. Another minute left. Okay. Okay, it needs to go up a little bit, create the upper wick first, create the bottom wick, and then after that, let's see how we see candles printing. At the moment, not looking to execute on anything, sitting on my hands, waiting for that clear direction, clear confirmation, then I'll take this up. Because this is my 1% risk position, I won't be taking any sort of like silly trades. Last trade was me trying to trade the news. That's why I went in with low risk, so it does not affect me whatsoever. But this is going to be my obviously 1% risk positions, so I will wait for those confirmations. At the moment, we still have some resistance and selling momentum in the markets. I want to see all of that gets exhausted. I want to see clear direction in the markets. See, as soon as the new candle opened, it just pushed price straight back up. So it needs to create a bottom wick now. Let's see if we can create that bottom wick, potentially even breaking this a little bit more and getting that nice push down. If we can break this, get like a last explosive push down, potentially from this area, get those rejections, that'll be really nice to see. But let's just see what happens. Laser focused on MetaTrader 5 at the moment, starting to see some more momentum to the top side, but again, it's just creating the upper wick at the moment. I want to see clear direction. We do have a bottom wick now though, that's really good. Also do have a tiny bit of an upper wick. It can potentially push up a little bit more, creating a little bit of a deeper upper wick, just tapping into the resistance that we have on the lower time frames. And then after that, we can see those rejections to the downside. I want to see how it reacts around the resistance area. If we start clearing the resistance area with some sort of momentum, get a nice close above it, I'll be looking to take one step here to the top side. At this point now, as I said, it might just be creating the upper wick, some sort of deeper upper wick. After that, the sellers can take control. So really see, there is still some sort of resistance in the market. Sellers are still in control at the moment. That's why buyers need to take control over here. And then after, I'll be interested. Right now, I'm not interested in any sort of buy setup over here. DXY is still bullish. It's gonna retest the highs. Okay. But yeah, I'm just waiting, sitting on our hands, guys. Really going to execute on a buy setup as soon as I see my confirmation here. Not looking to take any sells personally, because I am quite bullish on gold. As I said, this is just CPI driving the price down really explosively. Even if it wasn't for CPI, price would do that because it needs to correct this whole move red, but it would obviously do it in couple candles, not just one massive candle. So obviously CPI does have a hand in this price dropping like this, and now correction will be so beautiful, honestly. Okay, there we go. Let's see how this closes first. Next one opened, touching the resistance, and it pulled all the way back down. I'm still not interested. Still want to see a nice massive candle to the top side, showing me clear direction. Another 11 minutes left for the new 4 hour to open as well. At that point, there will be a lot of momentum in the market. I want to see this minute candle start to flip now. Honestly, like just start clearing all the highs that it has created with a lot of momentum to the top side. That's what I'm looking to capitalize on, basically. Okay, there we go. Let's see now. There is still some resistance in the market. I want to see clear control. Right now, we don't have the clear control. Sellers are still in control at the moment. I want to see buyers in control, slicing through every single thing without any sort of hesitation. At the moment, there is resistance in the market. There is resistance and there is momentum to the downside. I want to capitalize on a buyer position as soon as there is no momentum left. Everything is exhausted. Otherwise, as I said, it will break these lows over here and you'll get some sort of momentum to the downside, and then you'll get the explosive move down, potentially retesting these lows over here, taking out anyone that's got their stop losses below this, and then from there, hopefully we can drive the price all the way back up again. Either that or we're going to see clear momentum to the top side here and buyers in control. But anyway, guys, I'm focused on my MetaTrader 5 at the moment, just focusing on what the candles are doing. At the moment, we are seeing some sort of rejection from the downside, but these are not the sort of rejections I am looking for. So even if price does push up a little bit now, I would not be interested in taking a buy setup just yet. I'll be waiting for those pullbacks, nice clear, candles, and then afterwards I'll take the buy setup. Right now, I'm not executing on anything, just sitting on my hands, just consolidating. Usually two things happen when it consolidates. It'll break the downside, it'll grab liquidity, and then after we'll get a push up. So I really don't want to get trapped. Gold does trap people. A lot of times it does, a lot of time. As I said, I'm quite bullish on gold. The only reason something like this needs to happen is because it needs to correct this whole move up. And honestly, I would have expected, I would have taken a sell position here, but the only issue is I was expecting price to actually tap 1780 and then after give us that nice drop. So yeah, it did drop a little bit earlier, but it just shows us that now there is more momentum to the top side. So there is more, obviously, room to the top side. So I'll be really excited as soon as I see this setup to the top side. That's it, Goldilocks. Let's do some damage now. Let's start pushing up to the top side. Needs to just start ripping out of this range. Honestly, a nice bullish candle at this point now. Still has some resistance, man. Still some momentum to the downside. Got the new 4 hour approaching as well. So let's say if it is like, let's say 2 minutes left and I see my setup, let's say 2 minutes before the 4 hour, I will not take that setup because I can get wicked out. That's the thing. Don't want to get wicked out. Okay, give me a second, guys. Still have resistance. Gold, you shall not resist if you want to go up. We know how you work. Gold shall not resist if gold wants to go up. So now you see the way these candles are printing. I like it. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. But I want to see how this one closes and how the next one opens first. But this is exactly what I like to see. Let's see how the next one opens as well, because next minute open, you're also going to see a new 5-minute candle as well. With that, you can get that pullback and then obviously more momentum to the top side. But at the moment, you can see there is still some sort of resistance from the top side, and this is starting to reject. At this point, I really want to see how the next candle opens. If it pushes straight up, I might be looking to execute on one buy setup here. I want to see how the next one opens, and let's see how this one moves now. This is the new 5-minute open. Can expect a obviously deeper bottom wick, but I want to see some sort of explosive move to the top side. The previous candle has engulfed everything to the left. I want to see, can buyers take control over here? Yeah, guys, still a lot of momentum to the downside. I don't like this. As I said, I want to see all of this gets exhausted. All of the momentum to the downside needs to get exhausted. So the next candle needs to open now and then kind of just break all the highs that we have created on the current structure at the moment. That's what I'm looking to see, and I'll execute on this. Oh, wow. The stop loss will be big, about 40 pips. Jeez. But yeah, it will get corrected. No big deal. Because I don't want this to be some sort of pullback and then massive rejections kick in. I want to actually make sure that this is it. This is the point where we are starting to reverse from. So I'm looking to catch on a nice buy setup, not a pullback. If I catch a pullback, guess what? I'm getting stopped out. I don't want to get stopped out. Yeah. Still sitting on my hands, guys. Still waiting for my setup to show up. At the moment, still just within this consolidation. It's pretty much going down to retest that resistance. Let's see if we can turn into a support now. The resistance that we have at 1761. So if you can turn into a support and see a massive rejection to the top side now, that'll be amazing. And could even put the stop loss below the current candles at this point, right? Because it's turning that area into a support area. So the only thing you can expect is a retest of that area and should not break it. But another 4 minutes left as well with the new 4-hour open. So yeah, got to keep that in our mind as well. So if I do take this trade, stop loss will definitely be below structure because I don't want to get wicked out. Now this candle needs to start engulfing everything to the left. Massive bullish candle with a lot of momentum. Trade what you see. Don't predict the market. React to the markets. At the moment, I would like to take a buy setup, but I don't see my confirmations, so I would not touch it. I trade what I see. Do I see what I like right now? No. Even though I'm expecting price to really push up, I don't see the confirmations. So that's the thing. I'll follow my rules until I see the confirmation. I will not touch this whatsoever. But when I see my confirmation, I'll execute without any sort of hesitation. No emotions are involved in trading. That's the thing. So just have to wait now, guys. Honestly, just have to wait. We've got the new 4-hour approaching as well. With the new 4-hour, we are going to see a lot of momentum. So we got another minute and a half left. As soon as we get the new 4-hour opening, either we're going to see a very explosive push down. Potentially, yeah, retesting. What area can we see? Let's quickly just see. So we do have this support area on the weekly as well. Got to keep that in mind. The current support area, right? There's a reason this is holding as a current support area. You can see numerous rejections here as well around this area. So we know that this is some sort of area of interest. But at this point now, I would not look to enter just yet. I want to see how the 4-hour opens. I want to see some sort of nice bottom wick, and then after that, let's see if you can get those rejections from the downside to take it back up. Even if it wants to create the upper wick, I'll scale in, because we know that with 4-hour the upper wick is going to be big, and if we do have the stop loss below the current 4-hour, guess what, we can get the 1-to-1 with the upper wick being created. That's what I'm looking to execute on now. Another minute left, so let's just see now. Okay, there we go. Okay, nice. Starting to get a big push up now. With the new 4-hour open, I wanted to push down a little bit more. Just break this support area here, retest the lows, massive rejections to the top side. That's what I'm looking for. I really wanted to push down a little bit first. Give me that sniper entry. And then on the top, I can scale in with another position at 1763, pretty much. There we go. Push down, push down, push down a little bit more. Come on, let's dump a little bit. And then after that, I want to see massive rejections to the top side. But I wanted to push down a little bit first. And then I want to afterwards see how it closes and how the next candle opens. Okay, there we go. Pushing down now. Okay, I wanted to push up a little bit just to the resistance area that we have. From there, see if we reject or not. But I would really like it to push down a little bit down. Just furthermore to this support area, another 10 pips. But there's a lot of momentum to the top side now, as you guys can see, struggling to push down. So we do understand that at this point, sellers are in control as well as the buyers. So price can go either way now. We just have to wait for our confirmations at this point. Okay, I want to see this push up a little bit more, tap this resistance on the minute time frame, and see how it closes around this area. Are we going to see a rejection? Or are we going to start slicing through that area? Let's just see. But let's just hope we can get that bottom wick first. If we can push down a little bit first. If it taps this area, 1759, and then from there we get the rejection, that'll be the sweet spot, honestly. Come on, Goldie. Okay, I want to see how this reacts around the resistance area if it starts pushing now. Because two things can happen now, right? Either it's creating the upper wick and then it's going to start rejecting, or it's going to start turning this into a supportive push-up. So we have to wait and see what happens. No impulsive entries whatsoever. No impulsive entries. Guys, someone's mic, please do mute your mic. Someone's mic is really, really loud. Okay, I want to see liquidity being grabbed below this, explosive push down, afterwards get a rejection to the top side. Right now still sitting on my hands. Hopefully the next 5-minute open can give us more momentum. Okay, let's see. Something like this, honestly. It would be lovely if we can get the explosive push down now. Massive rejection, big wick. And then afterwards we can take it back up. Yeah, it's not the best drawing, but you guys get what I'm asking. $17.60 is holding nicely though. Really do like it. This point now. have the upper wick at this point now as well on the 4-hour. So now if it does push down, see a massive rejection, we don't have any business breaking this, do we, at this point now? Even if it wants to come up, create some sort of deeper upper wick, I'm aiming for the 1-to-1 at that point. And then if I get some sort of pullback confirmations, I'll scale in. Let's see. Honestly, if we can see some sort of nice momentum kick in, we can really get a nice push up, because all of this push down, this was due to CPI, right? Even though it had to correct the price action, but the way it's corrected the price action is not sustainable. So this needs to get corrected as well now. That's the thing. And again, is it going to get corrected in a sustainable way? I really doubt it, because very volatile sort of session we have here, and where SE is approaching as well. So keep that in your mind. But I can definitely see us starting to reject from this area again. Maybe later on stop playing around this area, then 1780 can get here. Let's see. Okay, another minute left for the new 5 minute to open, guys. Hopefully with that we can get more momentum in the market. Really waiting for that momentum to kick in at this point. Okay, starting to see some sort of rejections. Let's also measure these candles. How big are they? Yeah, really tiny. I mean, oh snap, these are actually big candles. Look at that. Did you guys see these minute candles? These are big candles. 10 pips each. Insane. I want to see one nice explosive candle to the top side now, engulfing everything to the left. Honestly, that's what I'm looking to see. But if it does obviously come down, this scenario plays out, that would be lovely as well. So either way, whatever comes first. But we have different scenarios and we can execute on anything, whatever shows up. That's what trading is about. It's being fluid in the market. It's about honestly being fluid in the market. Should never marry same sort of bias or same sort of trade idea. You should be very open-minded. Whatever market gives you, take it and call it a day. Don't fight the market. There we go. Can we get some sort of push down now? Let's break this consolidation. Nice push down, rejection to the top side. There we go. We should get a nice push down now, because we're starting to break the consolidation. We know what happens when you break the consolidation. You'll get a lot of momentum in the market, and then after that I want to see a nice rejection as well to the top side. That's also part of the deal, gold. It's also part of the deal. There we go. That's the nice rejection. I want to see this candle engulf everything to the left now and start flying. Let's become a rocket ship now. Let's see how this candle closes at this point now. I'm going to keep a stop loss below this. Let's see if this can turn into a rocket ship now, all the way to the top side. Let's go. Let's start engulfing everything to the left. I want to see how this candle closes, and I want to see how the next one opens. And I'm going to scale in with one position here. Is rejecting from the top side, so I'm still waiting, being extra careful at the moment. Still waiting for a little bit more confirmation, because I want to see clear direction, guys. Because right now sellers are still in momentum. We are still within this consolidation. Because we broke out of it, we have liquidity to the downside. The pullbacks can be really explosive as well, so this should really show us now what it wants to do. Let's see if this resistance area holds, or we get a nice close on this candle, and let's see how the next one opens as well. Let's go. Let's slice through everything gold. Let's go. See, right now still some sort of rejections to the downside. I want it to have clear sort of momentum to the top side, and then I'll execute on it. That's it. At this point now, sellers tried taking control, and buyers are in control at this point now. Again, still some sort of selling momentum in the market right now. Yeah, I'm willing to let this go unless I see big candles. Really willing to let this go, because it's going to turn into a pullback and you're going to see one massive bearish candle. So I want to be super careful. I don't want to get tapped out. But if I can get a nice entry here, I can also get another one above the resistance. Can scale in. I can scale in for sure. But right now, still a lot of bearish momentum. That's why I've not executed on any sort of buy momentum, any sort of buy position. Guys, it's not just about seeing one bullish candle and taking a position. No. There is a lot that goes into this. A lot. Otherwise, trading will be really simple if you just were executing on one bullish candle. At this point now, let's see if we can start getting those rejections from the downside. Massive break to the top side, exploding to the top side. I want to see a rocket ship. Okay. Another minute left. Hopefully with the next minute open, we can see some momentum. There we go. Starting to go down, starting to go down. Sellers are starting to lose control. Massive bullish momentum to the top side. Can we clear this range with some sort of momentum? Might look to execute on one buy position if I start seeing price start to slice through everything at this point now. Can we start slicing through everything at this point now? Because again, it's the new 5-minute open. Want to be extra careful. I want to see how the next candle opens as well. Really want to see how the next candle opens as well. Okay, do we have any bearish momentum at the moment? Let's see now. Let's see what this candle does. Still within that consolidation, so gotta be super careful. Potentially, if we do start breaking off the consolidation, now can scale one position in to the top side. I want to see 176.1.45 gets cleared with some sort of momentum. Okay, I'm executing on a position. Hey, wait, what did I do? Did I open two positions by any chance? Huh? What did I do? Wait, what did I do?
It sounded like two positions.
Because my thing was frozen. No, it's just one position. But it's a tiny position, seems like. What did Goldie do to me? Very weird. Let's see. And I can't even set up my partial TP. What's happening? Oh, don't do me like the magic keys, please. Can I set my partial TP? There we go. Okay, guys, I do want to scale in. Let's see how we clear this resistance first. I'll show you guys my MetaTrader 5 in a bit. I am in a position right now. Let me just show you guys, but I'm looking to scale in. I want to see how price plays around this resistance. Then I'll add some more risk on top. So I'm really focused on my MetaTrader 5 at the moment. I'll show you guys in a little bit. If my TP is about to get hit, I'll let you guys see. But I want to see how price plays around this resistance because it can really start rejecting from here, right? But if we see some sort of nice bullish candle, I want to see those pullbacks and then potentially take it back up. Let's see if you can see that though. So let me show you guys what I'm looking for. So you see this resistance that we have right here. I want to see first, can we clear this resistance? Because this can be that turning point, right? At this point now, if we can start clearing this resistance over here, I want to see massive bullish candle. I want to see those pullbacks first. Once I see those pullbacks, at that point, I'll look to scale in with another position. Until then, I'm really just chilling, sitting on my hands. Yeah, let's just see. Let's just see how it plays out. But I don't know what happened around here. looking to execute down here. I was tapping this area, but it is what it is. I want to see some sort of pullbacks from here, this resistance, but not massive pullbacks. I want to see this gets cleared with some sort of momentum to the top side, and then with the next 2 minutes, that's the new 15-minute opening, right? We can see some more momentum to the top side, but really want to see how price reacts around this resistance, because we understand we are within that consolidation. It goes to the top side and the downside of the consolidation, but if we start clearing this at that point, we've broken out of the consolidation and it should be good to go. But I want to see how the next 1 minute, in the next minute, how price opens as well. Can we start clearing this? Because with the new 15-minute open, we need to clear the bottom wick as well, right? That's the thing. Keep that in your mind, guys. Keep that in your mind. And then that should give me another scalp. Should give me a nice scalp here. Okay, got another minute left. Got another minute left, guys. 1 more minute left. With that, hopefully we can see more momentum. But this candle here, right now, I want to see a nice bullish candle exploding to the top side. There we go. Let's start clearing to the top side. I like this. We're up about 20 pips now. Almost 20 pips up. There we go. This is what I like. This is what I like to see. Another minute, I want to see those pullbacks and then we take it up. That's it. Can we get those pullbacks, or is it just going to go explode straight to my TP? If it goes to 1765.95, I'm going to make it risk-free. But I want to see that pullback now. Maybe I might be able to scale in with another position if I can see this pullback now. Nice bearish candle. Creating that bottom wick, turning this area into a support, and then straight shot up. Let's see though. Let's see. Okay, I want to see massive rejections now to the top side. Massive rejections to the top side now. That's what I'm looking to see. I want to see these highs get cleared and straight shot up. Honestly, I'm a little bit tempted, honestly, taking a position here, keeping a stop below this. Oh, there we go, guys. Look at this beast. Wow. 1765 gets tapped, I'm making this risk-free, honestly. If 1765 gets tapped. What a beast this is. But I would like a pullback now. I would really like a pullback so I can scale in with one position. Another position, I'm up about 24 pips at the moment. If 1765.95 gets tapped, at that point I have to make it risk-free, right? I have to stick to my rules, whatever my rules are. But right now, I can keep this trade open, my stop loss open. Luckily, so I could scale in if we do get those pullbacks. Otherwise, I'll have to make this risk-free and I'll have to wait for the TP to get hit, and then after that I can scale in with the position. So I have different rules that I made for myself and I stick to them. Okay, there we go. 1765.95 gets tapped. I'm making this risk-free. Wow, look at this beast, guys. Wow. Stop loss at entry if I get another nice push up, and our TP is getting hit at that point. Wow, look at this, guys. Stop loss at entry now. Look at this beast. Wow. 40 pips up. Wow. Look at this. Straight to the TP. TP hit, guys. Wow. What a winning trade. 50 pips up at this point now. I'm going to put my stop loss literally just above this resistance here. Which is about just a little bit over 100 pips. And wow. Look at that. Winning trade right there, guys. Wow. What a beast. If you guys caught this on the YouTube live stream, give us a like. You guys can see like our patience were tested. We waited, but look at that. Literally executed. We're up 50 pips now. Look at this beauty, guys. Let's see how much we secured for the day. We have secured about $2,000. So the runner's up about $200. So if this runner does go to my TP, it'll make me about another 1,000, a little bit. I mean, oh, actually $600. My bad. I would like a pullback though, so I can execute on this, another buy position. But guys, look at this beast. Wow. Look at this beast. What a lovely trade this was, guys. Wow. 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 That's what happens when you are patient. Patience pays. Oh my God. Yes, you all just got me back in profits. Yes, sir. Everyone, drop a like on the YouTube live stream. Look, this is second day in a row we've done this. First trade, Don't count it because that was a news trade. As I said, I've lowered down my risk. I'm just kind of playing with the profits that I made yesterday to make more profits because there was so much potential. As you guys can see, there was a lot of potential, right? But it just went to the other side. But guys, look at this, 60 plus pips up straight to the TP. Once again, we have 10% of our position running. Let me show you guys the trade history. As we are all about transparency, you guys can see I've not taken any more trades. It was just those 2 trades I took. There you go. Yesterday, all winners. Took 1 loss today because of the news, about 0.5%. And there you go. I made about 2K on this 1% position, and we are back in profits. We do have floating profits of $200 right now. I'm going to let this run all the way to my TP. And I want to scale in with another position, but maybe off the NYSE. Let's see how it goes, guys. Let's just see how it goes. But yeah, what's the TP? For me, my TP is, as I said, I'm expecting this whole move down to get corrected. So I'm going to hold this, guys. I'm going to hold this. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So this, you see with the CPI news, remember we pushed down so much, but as I said, even the pullbacks are going to be really explosive because it's a volatile session. So that's why this was such a massive drop. But I'm expecting all of this to get corrected. At that point, I'm taking it out. So either now I'm going to get stopped at a break even, look at that, or it's going straight to my TP. But guys, I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. I've had too much water today. So we are up 60 pips at this point. I can't hear anything. Is because I was not here, guys. That's why you can't hear anything. But guys, anyway, we're up 60 pips now. Let's see if we can get those 100 pips on the YouTube live stream, and then we're gonna call it a day. Our runner's up about $200. Ooh. Ah, man, I would have. Have you guys executed on these buys, by the way? Everyone in the Zoom chat.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, right? Okay. You guys can unmute yourself now. Honestly, taking the trade now. You guys can, if you guys want to say anything, more than welcome to. I'm really late for work. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if you become profitable as a trader, then work is just something that you don't care for anymore, do you? Because obviously you're working for money, whereas money should be working for you. Like as a trader, money's working for you. Financial freedom, right? Well, look at this, guys. 70 pips up. This is gonna go straight to 100 pips, man. Let's go. Who catches 100 pips live? Oh, there we go. Second day. This is our second day. Just keep that in your mind, guys. Yesterday, it straight went to our TP as well. We just took out all our positions. We got stopped at break even. But this, now if it flies up, it's going straight to 100 pips. Wow, what a beauty. What a beauty, man. What a beauty. So how much do I need? I need about yeah, just a little bit over 600, and then I'll be up 2%. So if this gets hit, I'll be about 2%. I'll be up 2%. Yeah. I'll let this get hit for sure. Well, I'm in the US Army, lol. I can't just leave whenever. Oh yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's good though, because army is good as a trader. It builds that discipline within you. So trading should be a little bit easier for you. That's for sure. Okay, let's go. Let's see now if we can get those 100 pips on the live stream, as usual. But yeah, guys, honestly, I think I don't think I'm going to be catching any more trades. I mean, as I said, first trade just did risk some of the profits I made earlier. This was my 1% risk. It's made me my $2,000. I'm up like 3.3k, and if this hits my TP, I'll be up about 4k almost. So that'll be 2% in 2 days, and I'm happy with that, honestly. It's not about being greedy, slow and steady gains. Once I'm up about 5-6%, that's when I can start upping my risk a little bit more, start risking about 2% per trade. But guys, everyone watching on the YouTube live stream, let us know, did you guys catch these buys with us? Drop a W on the YouTube live stream. Let's get this live. Let's start getting this popping. And then maybe one day we can start doing analysis on YouTube live streams as well. Right now, the analysis are only for Zoom members. If you guys start showing us some love and we feel like, you know, you guys are actually liking this, we might start doing some analysis for you guys as well. So if you guys want something, you gotta give something. You know how it works. It's like a cycle. You go give to get. W, that's it. That's what we like to hear. Okay, 100 pips are coming, guys. Are you guys ready? We're gonna see 100 pips live all right now. 100 pips are coming. Okay. 3, 3, 5, 4. Six, 4, 6. I want 6, 4, 6. Give me 6, 4, 6. Yeah. That's what I want. I want all of these pips. Give me all of these pips. Okay, let's zoom out quickly. Let's just investigate where we have this. Oh, I don't know what's happening with my magic keys. It's bugging out so much. Oh, I don't even know, honestly. It's not zooming in, it's not zooming out, it's not doing nothing, honestly. Oh, it's off, that's why. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's the top side of the range. I can definitely let go to that, most definitely. Yeah, let's see. Can we see 100 pips, guys? Can we see 100 pips? Honestly, if we start clearing 773, I'll trail my stop loss. At the moment, I don't want to trail my stop loss. Another 2 minutes left for the NYSE. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the NYSE opening. Straight to the TP hit, guys. Wow. It's so funny, man. It's so funny when our TPs are being hit. I'm excited as well. Like, straight to the TP hit. Okay, we are up about 62 pips. Another 2 minutes left for the NYSE Open. And let's see how it goes. So, all the new members, by the way. Alex, do you like the way we trade, the style? Is it making sense to you?
Yeah, no, this is awesome. I like it's going into a lot more depth,
Yeah,
and you're understanding the market a lot more than what I've had before, which is really great. So
that's
you
good.
actually
That's good.
build a story, which I really like.
That's the way I see the markets. That's
But
for sure,
yeah,
for sure.
it's nice to have that better understanding, so that you know that when you go into a trade, you understand what's happening, you understand what's going on,
That's great.
and yeah, so I'm
And
loving it.
that's great. That's great. And when you understand something, guess what? You go in with a lot of confidence, right? That's the thing.
Exactly.
When you're going in like, blindly, like, your judgment will be very cloudy. And then when it's cloudy, the confidence levels are just not there. But when
Yeah, you
everything is just so
stress.
clear, you're just sitting on your hands. That's where discipline kicks in. When you understand the markets, discipline is the hardest thing. If you're disciplined, that's all it takes, like one trade. Now, the first trade I took, I know that was a silly trade, but the risk to reward of me taking that trade made sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But that's why I lowered risk. But then I took my first position, my first original position, 1% risk. Look, it went straight to the TP. Look at that. It just flew past the TP. And we're about to see 100 pips, guys. Look at this candle with the NYSE Open. My gosh, what a rocket ship this is. Wow. We're about to see 100 pips. We are about to see 100 pips, guys. Oh, wow, look at this rocket ship. I told you guys, the pullback is, the correction is, 100 pips coming up. Whoa. Another 10 pips left. Whoa, what a rocket ship, guys. Look at this rocket ship. My gosh. And that's 100 pips. That is 100 pips. 100 pips coming up. Oh, man. Wow. What a beautiful candle this was. What a beast of a candle this was. Wow. I just want to see the number 100. I was like literally just one pip away from it. That's 100 pips, guys. 100 pips right there. Look at that. What a beauty. Look at this 100 pips. That's it. That's it. That's what we like to see. Wow. $500 up on the runner. What a beauty, honestly. Wow. Look at this beast. Guys, on the YouTube live stream, drop a like, man. 100 plus pips up. Look at this beast. 110 pips up at this point now. My TP is all the way at 150 pips, I think. 150 pips. That's where my TP is. But at this point now, if it starts breaking these lows over here, I'll take out some of it below these lows. Because I wanted to just explode at this point now. Straight to my TP. What a beast. Look at this. Wow.
No matter what happens, I'm no longer in drawdowns.
Yes, miss. I'll just secure some of the runner here now. Close half. Did it even work? Because I literally just closed half and it's still my full position. What's happening with my magic keys, guys? Okay, it did close. It did close. It did close. Then why does it still say... that's so weird. It is what it is. It is what it is. But wow, what a beauty, guys. Wow, 100 plus pips right now. We're sitting on 100 pips right now, as you guys can see. Second day, 100 pips. That's it. I wish I had executed on my second position as well, man. Again, I could have passed the challenge if I just kept this. But I don't want to pass it a day. But you guys can see it's very easy to make money in the markets if you understand. But I want to do it in a sustainable way, 1 to 2% per day. So I can show you guys, like, even that way you can do it. Like, even in a sustainable way, you can still do it. Wait, where's my order? My deal. Sell out. Look at that, guys. Secured my runner at 100 pips right there. What a beauty. Yeah, we paid. Yeah, we paid.
Everyone risk free.
I'm done for today.
Well done. I scaled in.
Did I hear someone say they scaled in over here?
I did, yeah. Second pullback.
Oh, down there.
It's risk free though.
Oh, down there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, I was looking to scale in as well, but I don't want to go over the 1 to 2 trades a day. That's the only thing, right? Otherwise, otherwise I would have scaled in myself. But again, guys, 100 pips, man. What a beauty. At this point now, I'm just waiting for my TP to get hit, and then I'm going to call it a day. You know how it goes. 110 pips up at this point. Wow. Beautiful trade. Oh, look, it just registered that I took out one position there. Oh, wow. Let's see my floating profits now, though. These are still $200. It's something, right? But how much can I make? About $300. Do you guys think we can get the TP being hit? 150 pips TP being hit today on the live stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
We still have momentum.
Still do have momentum. That's the best thing about it. Yes, we do. Can we get that one massive explosive candle? It just rips right through the TP. Okay, turning this into a support area, this paradox.
Yo, DA, thank you, brother.
Of course, my brother, you deserve it. You show up every day. You deserve this. This is all.
I'm about to head out now because I made enough to go make some court payments. So
All right,
I'll
my
catch you.
brother. All right,
Go
my
ahead,
brother.
bro.
All right, catch up with you in a bit. All right, take care, my brother. Have a lovely one. Okay, I mean, I'm done as well. I'm definitely not looking for any more setups. Just want to see if my TP gets hit or not. That's about it, really, guys. This player now caught more than 100 pips, secured a run at 100 pips. That's all that matters. Okay, so I'll give it another 20 minutes. Let's see if the TP can get hit on the live, just for the sake. Oh, there we go. Wow, look at this beast, man. What a beast of a candle this is. Wow, guys. Wow. TP might be coming right now. Just what a beast, honestly. What a beast. Look at this beast. Whoa, guys, I think TP is coming at this point. Wow, look at this.
Get the story ready.
Whoa, guys, the TP is coming, I think. Oh, there we go. Wow, 150 pips up. 150 pips up at this point now.
Let's
Wow. What a beast.
Why is it shy? Let's go.
There we go. There we go. Can this... Oh, there you go. It went right past the TP. Oh, it went right past the TP. It didn't secure anything. 160 pips. 160 pips up. Wow. And my TP has been hit, guys. My TP has been hit. My MetaTrader 4 is just bugging out. I mean, my MetaTrader 5, but the TP has been hit. Wow, 170 pips up. My gosh, we're gonna see 200 pips today, I think, guys. Wow. 170 pips up. 180 pips up at this point. Just wow, what a beast. 180 pips up, guys. Who does this on a YouTube live stream? 180 pips up right now. 180 pips up. Look at this beast. We're gonna see 200 pips right now. This is kind of working in my favor now. The MetaTrader 5 bugging out. I can see those numbers. Oh gosh, this is amazing, guys. Wow. Can I just see the 200 pips? I'll be so happy. Just for Insta. Before it registers that my TP has been hit. This is kind of like, oh wow, this is so amazing. Look at this move, guys. Oh my gosh, what a beast. What a beast. What a beast. Amazing move. Amazing move. Amazing move. Wow. Anyway, guys, on the YouTube live stream, as soon as my trade does get registered, I'm gonna call it a day. But sheesh, I could have held, man. What happens if I close now? Nah, it's just bugging out. It's just bugging out. Imagine if somehow I end up securing more profits if I just close now. Nope, that's not happening. Well, yeah, 180 pips, guys. Wow, what a beauty, man. I would love to see the number 200 pips though. I would just love to see that. There she goes. Yes, sir. There she goes. $200 away from passing my Forex funds phase 2. If I would have stayed in, I would have hit profit. Yeah, you should have stayed in, just like we stayed in. Have confidence in your setup. It's as simple as that. I told you this whole thing was going to get corrected and it was going to be very explosive as well, just because the whole thing was explosive. But yeah, guys, TP has been hit on the live stream. 150 pips TP hit on the live streams. Let me show you guys. If I go to, look at that. 150 pips TP hit on the live stream. Beautiful day once again. Made 2.5k with this trade over here. Can you guys see that? 2,500, a little bit over that with this trade over here. So I'm literally just sticking around until this trade obviously decides to register. And otherwise, if I see 200 pips, I mean, nothing's wrong with it, right? I'm gonna see. Ange, what's happening with our challenge now? What's the status on that? Are we back to break even?
Angie's plus 1.7.
Just down 1.7.
Plus.
+1. See? You see what happens when you listen, right?
Yes,
So now,
sir.
do you think you would have passed if you did listen from the start?
Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear, Ange. But now, Ange, listen to me and stop trading. Are you going to listen?
Yes, sir.
I don't think so. How much time you got left?
I got 10 trading days.
Or 10 trading days left? Okay, keep it to 1% risk. If it comes down to break even, stop trading. Until then, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. So get your account up to 2% in profits and then take a trade with 2% risk. If it gets up to 4%, take in another trade with 2% risk, get up to 6%, and then take another with 2% risk. Let's see if you can take it up to 8%, then after 2 trades, 1% risk each, okay? You might be still able to pass it, but you'll have to do it in an aggressive way. But as soon as you hit that break-even mark, you have to forget it. And there we go, I've been taken out. My trade has been registered. Anyway, everyone on YouTube, we're gonna call it a day now. Catch up with you guys tomorrow. Had some fun today. Hopefully you guys caught some pips. Drop a W in the chat if you did, and we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Same thing again every single day. Come onto the markets and do some damage. And yeah, peace out guys. Have a lovely day or night wherever you guys are. All right.